yo.
Say pimps and playas, what it do? Kesey here, per the title. Today we are making stuffed chicken. So we're gonna start off with our filling, and you wanna add like 2 to 3 tablespoons of butter. Then you're gonna add about a tablespoon of garlic and just saute that down. And turn that stove down. You know the garlic get burnt quick now. Now you ready for them onions. Add about 1/4 cup of some chopped onions. Now saute that down. Add about 2 cups of chopped spinach. And make sure you're stirring this up real good. You want to make sure them onions and minced garlic are like evenly throughout the spinach, so you can see if you need to add some more or not. When you're done stirring that, just set that to the side for a second. Let it cool down. Add your cream cheese. And I use the 8 ounce, so that's like a cup of cream cheese. Me and this big spoon, child, I be needing something small so I can really work this wrist, but this pretty little concoction is what you should get. And now we're ready for our cheese. You want a cup of cheese, so I use like 1/2 cup of feta and 1/2 cup of parmesan. Stir that up real good, and then you're ready for your seasonings. Y'all know I don't really be measuring my seasonings, but add 2 tablespoons of the work sauce and 1/2 teaspoon of ranch or ranch seasoning. I don't like ranch seasoning because I feel like it's just so harsh. Like the taste is very strong. Now give her a little taste test. Add whatever you feel she was lacking, and mine was lacking black pepper and some feta, so I added black pepper and some feta. Let's push hers to the side, and we ready for that stuffing. Cut you a little pocket, and then add some oil. The oil is so the chicken will be a little crispy on the outside when it's baking in that oven. Now you're ready for them seasonings. Make sure you season both sides, whatever seasonings you prefer. You know, I like a little salt, a little black pepper, a little slap your mama, garlic powder, a little cumin. Rub the seasonings in. I don't even know if it penetrated or not, but I'm gonna do it anyway because that's how I am. So now we're ready for that stuff. And get you a little spoon and scoop some on in there. Don't put too much now, because when it's baking, it's basically gonna fall out. And I do have a solution for that, so just keep watching. Oh, and child, if you got a thin piece of chicken, you have to make 2 pockets. So, just make 2 little ones on each side, and it don't have to be cute. Just make it do what it do. Now I like to grease my pan a little before I put anything in the oven. Now that's just me, it's optional. Now you want to add your toothpicks, and this is how it's gonna hold in that filling. If it's your first time doing it, you may want to like actually lift up the chicken so you can see the toothpick going through both layers. So I actually baked 6 pieces of chicken, and I didn't really show you how I make the little pocket. So this is how I made it. Just tilt it to the side a little bit, and I just cut it directly down the middle. Now throw that in the oven at 400 degrees for about 45 minutes, and now we're ready for our mushroom sauce. So we're gonna start by melting about 3 tablespoons of butter, and then we're gonna add 1/4 cup of onions and saute that down. And now you're ready to add the mushrooms. Now I would say maybe a cup of mushrooms. It just depends on you and how much you like them. Now give that a good stir. Now you're gonna add a tablespoon of minced garlic and stir that up. Now you ready for that chicken broth. Add a cup of that. Alright, so when that start bubbling, you're gonna add your heavy whipping cream, and you want 2 cups of the heavy whipping cream. And now you're ready to season your sauce, and use the same seasonings that you use on the chicken. Like, now this ain't supposed to be giving soup. We want it to give a creamy, thick sauce. So add a tablespoon of cornstarch and add it in there gradually. Don't just dump it all up in there, because if you do, it's gonna clump together and it's gonna turn into these little white balls, and that's not what we want. Now for a taste test. Now stir that up real good, and you can let it simmer because you'll be ready to pour it over your chicken in a little bit. See, now you're ready to pour it over your chicken, and honestly this angle ain't even giving it justice for real, so let me show y'all a better angle. And this is what she is giving. Ruth Chris could never. Let me cut into her right quick. Let me show y'all what it's looking like on the inside. Just scoop a little. On who I just made that. Like, that's good. That's really good. Like, let me get another bite. Try this recipe and tell me how it go. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, like, comment, and subscribe. I bet you wish that I was right there.